Hello, hello, Anna Malimon, and I am here with you live today once again because I want to share something with you. Something actually I've already shared like a little bit of this. I was talking about living from the inside out versus the outside in, and I wanted to go a little bit into detail on this particular topic because it just it was on my heart, and I was just kind of like thinking about it more deeper on a deeper level, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you today. So I hope that they will bring you value with my thinking. And if not, maybe you can give me some of your leave me some comments with your thought process on this. But I wanted to talk a little bit more on living from the inside out. And why would you say living from the inside out? And as you can see that um, the reason I titled this is like, wait, so that's not the problem? Well, the thing is, a lot of times we think that a certain thing is the problem, but the problem lies so much deeper than what we usually see or think. Typically, the easiest example for me to give is someone who is maybe experiencing a headache, right? The problem is we think, oh, well, my head hurts. But the thing is, there's something deeper or something that's behind it that created that hurt in your head, right? Maybe you're dehydrated. Maybe you're stressing out. Maybe there's other problems or other things that are so much deeper than what we are thinking than what we see on the outside. The person not feeling well or things like that. Or let's just say someone is having either skin problems or something, and maybe it's the result, the result is skin problems, but maybe the whole problem is not eating right, or eating junk food or whatever. Like I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't really know everything. But I know what I need to know for my own self to keep me healthy. And so the thing is, what my whole, idea of sharing this is because a lot of times we blame something or someone, or one thing or another, but the problem is so much deeper than we can think. It's not what you see. It's not always what you see is like, okay, so that's what it is. But the thing is, it's so much deeper is because it's more from the inside. And so that's why when they're talking about certain things, when they're doing certain things, it's not because they just maybe necessarily want to do that right now or want to say those things. It's because they are programmed to say those things. They have, that's what they believe and that's what they grew up knowing. And so that's what I'm talking about. It's so much deeper than just seeing what it is now versus when you first started, doing something. It's not because like when you start learn to walk, it's not because you you want to walk or you don't want to walk. It's because what everybody else is doing, everybody else is walking, so you want to learn to walk. So your parents teach you to walk, your parents teach you to talk, you learn a certain language, you learn a certain writing style, or whatever it may be. But everybody in their own environment learns, and it's because the environment that we're surrounded by, what we're taught, what we're instilled from our young years. We grow up believing, we grow up guiding others by our beliefs, right? And so it's more important for us to live from the inside versus the outside, because your inside is what carries all the power, the beauty, the everything that is going to help and benefit your life. And sometimes our inside, the things that we're taught, maybe they're not right. So once in a while, we need to do a little, evaluation in our own selves and our own beliefs and our own, surroundings. Why do we believe the way that we believe? Is it because we're born and raised in that type of mindset, or is it because some situation caused you to get into that mindset? So it's really where you go in and do some homework on your own self. But my my belief is that the outside world the things that you hear, the things that you see, especially when it comes to negativity, those things you need to kind of stay far away from and definitely not allow into your life because that is in your control. And so you can control that part. You can, because whatever you let in through your ears, your eyes, that's what's gonna get into you, and that's what's gonna start building its own little, I don't know, hut or whatever, its own belief system inside of you. So you want to be careful what you allow inside of you because that's what's gonna come out eventually. Because if you're living from the inside out, it's gonna come out eventually, and you want those negative things to stay away from you, far away from you, because part is in your control. So you can actually control that. Um, I have actually talked about this on my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I share a lot of information, valuable information there. And maybe there's some things that would encourage you, that will inspire you to keep going, to motivate you. But also, maybe you can give me a few tips that you'd want to talk more about. And I'm more interactive with when it comes to videos on my YouTube channel. So that way I produce different content here and different content there. But if you are enjoying these videos, I would appreciate, you leave me a comment below. Tell me what was the best part in this, in this video. Maybe something that inspired you, maybe something that was interesting to you. Maybe you've heard it all, you know it all, and I just want to say I appreciate you for watching anyway. Thank you so much for your support. Anyways, I hope that you're having a fabulous week, and that you're keeping positive in all areas of your life, no matter what happens. Yes, things happen, and yes, it's okay to have other feelings other than just positivity, but make sure you're in control. That's all, because that's what's gonna matter the most. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day and stay awesome.